day. I'm a little nervous here. Oh, look at all those people.
Stay on point. Keep your eyes moving around the crowd. You'll be great.
So what happened to the lady that
Yeah.
Good luck out there, MP.
I just got to give a shout out to my guy, MP.
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. Tonight's game, and a few of the top guys, Coach, in this league have been on hot streaks, fueling early MVP conversations. I guess it's never too early to talk about the MVP, is it?
Yeah, that definitely builds excitement for the fans and sets the narrative for the rest of the season. But you know, Kevin, it's still way too early to tell how it's going to shake out.
Well, for MP, winning the NBA Cup has been a point of emphasis for him. And tonight's game is huge to reach that goal.
It is, and I'll say this, every game in the Cup is a big one. And remember, just 4 teams in each conference advance, so you cannot afford multiple losses. MP will need to be on his A game every game to win it all.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Banchero is out there with Flag. Then there's Muhammad. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Ball in at the 1. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And, Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Now let's check in with Allie and see what she has for us on MP. Allie, take it away.
Well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Guys?
Hey, thanks for that. No, we sure wouldn't. This guy is all in for sure. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Dallas.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Clayton. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, I believe that's now 4 straight misses to start the game. Talk about stumbling out of the block.
Got that one up quick. MP's got his 3rd bucket of the night. You know, some have wondered if he'll ever see MP put on the red, white, and blue and play for Team USA.
It's a bit of a head-scratcher that it hasn't happened yet. MP has the type of game and skills that would flourish in international competition. But unfortunately for the U.S., that doesn't seem to be a priority for MP.
Utah with the ball, following the three-point attempt by MP. Utah shooting their first free throw of the night.
Pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Mavericks on D. Has to Outlaw. Shot clock at 6. He can't get that one. Excellent D there from Ball. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
And here is Outlaw, following the three-pointer by MP. And here is Outlaw. Hasn't made one yet. And Carroll grabs the board. Now the Mavericks with it. A 14-2 run over the last bit. And that one's good. Flag.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And stolen by Flag. The 3 from MP. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. MP's got 15 points. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Page, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Dallas. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Jazz trail by 21. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move.
Dallas leading by 16. On the floor for Dallas, you've got Anthony Simon. Anthony Davis is out there with Hachimura. Then it's MP. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And that's an intentional foul. So it's Dallas going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey, everybody, nothing.
Banchero, first overall pick by the Magic, just like yours truly. There's a lot of weight on his shoulders, and he carries it very well.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Mavericks.
I mean, when...
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Great to see him playing up to his full potential. This will do so much.
Dallas shooting a scorching 68% in the game. And for Dallas, we've got Anthony Simons. Rui Hachimura out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Muhammad. And it's Flowers at the shooting guard. And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul.
For Dallas, MP comes in for Davis. And it's Ben Simmons in for Anthony Simons. And the foul called on MP. And so he's picked up his final foul. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. We're here with MP. Big night.
I was just trying to stay active on the glass.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific job, Jennifer.
Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you with us for this well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
And a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the NBA Cup for his team. It really adds a bit of intrigue and drama to what's already become a fan favorite here in the early goings of the NBA season.
Yeah, as if we needed any more drama. MP, I think, draws a lot of attention to himself with his expectations and goals, but I admire that he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. MP always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
And here's Memphis' starting group. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Henderson out there with Jackson, and it's Carson in at the center position. And so it's Memphis with it after Dallas' three-pointer on the other end. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. The shot by Alexander-Walker, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Back to ball. Pass to MP. Fires from deep. And Ball with the basket on the assist by MP.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Outside, Alexander-Walker. Here's Henderson. 5 on the clock. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Can they get it? And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude to. The right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Here's Henderson. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Pass to Jackson. The three ball. Fires in the triple.
He's one of the best shooting bigs in this league. That is Jaren Jackson Jr.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. He's focused on Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight, always a big problem for opponents. Coach told me Triple J does the two things we all want, hit threes and block shots. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year, so we're talking about one of the toughest guys to game plan for because he's really good at both ends. Back over to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Grizzlies trail by 8, and the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Jackson with a screen on ball. Jackson against Banchero with the 10-footer. Mavericks with a rebound. Mohamed's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shoots from 12, and again it's Dallas.
I mean, just hitting all their shots early. What an offensive game plan. It must be the coaching.
Now Alexander Walker. No points so far.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Shot clock at 6. Henderson for 3.
And I just love the energy they've showed on the defensive side of the ball, especially inside where they're putting up some major resistance.
Drains the triple. Mohamed's got 14.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Alexander Walker. He picked up 10 in his last game. Pass to Henderson. A shot to stop the run. Drops in the 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Alexander Walker. He's scoreless. Here's Jackson. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Mavericks lead by 16. To the paint. Here's Banchero. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Jackson outside. Pass to Carson. Now here's Alexander Walker, hounded by Ball. Here's Carson. And it's MP with a rebound. Launches it from deep. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Mohamed's got 20.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And the three-pointer goes.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Henderson. Over flag. Shot's good by Henderson.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for him.
Oh, man, Carroll throws it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Henderson. His last outing, he had 20. Right side, Christie. And the Mavericks, another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Henderson left side. Inside. Good D by MP.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And that one's good. Flag.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Memphis with it after the basket by Dallas. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Henderson to stop the run. Muhammad with a rebound. Muhammad's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Christie. Stolen by Jackson. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's MP. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. Pass to Banchero. Back to MP. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Christie. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 8 assists in the game. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
And Dallas making a change here. Simons checked in. Then for Memphis, Smart's checked in for Jackson. And Harris is subbed in for Alexander Walker. Back to Simons. And here's MP from outside. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
For 3, here's Harris. The rebound by MP. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Lets the 3 fly. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 26.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Smart. Harris outside. Henderson finds Harris. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's MP from outside. Oh, it's Pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
12 consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
Harris down low. He's covered by Simons. Harris against Simons. Harris's shot is good.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Down low. Here's Flag. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 9 assists now tonight.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Harris. 1:36 left in the first quarter. Here's Carson. Can't hit that one.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
The kick out to Ball. From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Harris. Fires from the wing. And the rebound goes to Dallas. MP's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Nails it from 3.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Up top, Henderson. To end the run. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Simon's shot is good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
To the middle. Here's Carson, and the layup is good off the glass. Carson's got his second bucket on the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
MP getting it done for the Dallas Mavericks. And he's already notched a double. Substitution here for Dallas. MP's checked in for Edey. Banchero comes in for Davis. Flags checked in for Desmond Bain. And Max Christie subbed in for Simons. They've got MP. LaMelo Ball is out there with Max Christie. Then it's Paolo Banchero, and it's Flag in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Harris. 9 points in the game. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Alexander Walker. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Raptors had a huge game. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Ball. To the inside, here's Davis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Davis has got 8.
I'm going to be honest, Anthony Davis could do this all night. Inside the paint, his frame just gives him too much of an advantage.
Henderson for 3. Christie with a rebound.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Shot's good by Carson.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Back to MP. Shot is good off the back rim and in. MP's got 39.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Now here's MP. Give him 39. Let's go with a 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Henderson with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Jackson, the screen. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Banchero finds MP. And Dallas hits again from deep.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Carson. Jackson down low. MP's there. Jackson can't get it to go. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
And that one's good. Flag.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Henderson. Here's Carson. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Carson's got 8 points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Shoots from the right block. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Flag. Flag's got his 4th assist with that last one. Alexander Walker with it. Still no points. Here's Jackson. Muhammad with a rebound. And the Mavericks with possession here. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Jackson can't get it to go. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. And yes, another basket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Pass to Carson. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 10.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
From deep, MP. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Henderson. Six to shoot. Fires for three. The Mavericks pull it in. MP's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Lets it fly. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Mohamed's got 57 points.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
From deep three-point land. Memphis with a rebound. This game against Dallas here, it's their first meeting of the season. Here's Alexander Walker to the wing, right side. Here's Carson. No good with the triple. And here's Dallas. And here's MP from outside. Connects from downtown. Mohamed's got 60.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Jackson surveying the D. Here's Alexander Walker. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this.
Look here now at the Mavericks. They hold the best record in their conference. That alone accounts for their lofty perch in the rankings.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Grizzlies.
Well, first off, they're getting...
Thanks for tuning in. Now...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP. In this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
On the court for Memphis. Henderson out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Carson in at the 5. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards. Yeah, eating up ground in a hurry. MP, oh, he's something in transition.